before we get into my next batch of articles, we have a very special edition of Am I Valid? Now, if you're unfamiliar, Am I Valid is a series I do here on this stream where I unbox the latest vinyls that I buy in my collection. Because over here, we actually support art. We don't sit on Twitter and talk about things that we listen to for 35 seconds and then call it a classic so we can bicker with niggas on the internet back and forth over people who don't know that we exist. Recently, I went on a little bit of shopping spree because I found a plug. I found a plug to, not all of them will be that way, but a lot of these vinyls I know will be Japanese. I found a plug for Japanese vinyls. For those unaware, Japanese vinyls have higher quality audio. The pressings are usually more rare because we're here in the West, so they're worth more money.
It's rough out here, so you a real
lob me the plug. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gatekeeping. I gotta gate. I might send you the link. I gotta gatekeep. So I can't tell all you niggas where I get my shit from. I can't tell y'all, but I'm gonna unbox it so I can get a little tax write off. Like, yo, shout out to Mr. Roos the sub. So y'all, I'm gonna show y'all what I got. I got some new stuff in the mail. I still got some more stuff coming, and the stuff I got from is the Lolo too. It's the Lolo coming from Shibuya.
Your
Tokyo.
resub is cool, but honestly, there's
show it
only
off,
one
y'all gonna let me know
ideology
I mean, I know I'm valid,
that's Sonic's BBC.
but for shits and giggles, you can let me know if I'm valid or not. But based off the things that I bought, I'm not gonna lie. Some of this stuff, I don't think y'all gonna know what it is, unless you're like a music fan or you're an old head like Nomad. But the other day, 2 days ago, I showed off Janet Jackson's Control, and half the chat said, "What is that?" I already had Bobby Brown, nigga. Don't play me. Half the chat was like, "What's that?" And I was like, we're losing recipes. Black community, we are losing recipes. What up, Serena? Unkid. Teddy Pendergrass. I have not found any Teddy, but I will get it when I find it, though. He said Nomad catching strays. Somebody got to do it.
Thanks for the resub.
I went ahead and sliced
now
the boxes, but I didn't look in here,
for
though.
My locks.
Yo, shout out to Savan with the
Thanks
sub,
the
and shout out to
resub,
Conky
pal.
with the sub.
Now
Let
I
me
can
turn my
afford a
beats on
retwist
real
for my
quick.
locks.
Like this one, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are not gonna know.
Why do people resubscribe to the idea of Shadow having a BBC? Only Sonic wields that type of power.
Alright, so first one we got. I don't expect a lot of y'all to know, but this is a Japanese pressing of Yaris and People. A lot of y'all probably don't know this one.
Thanks for the resub.
Don't you stop the music. If you know that song, this is them. This is an old joint. You said, I know that name? You said Fire? You've heard their music, but you probably don't know the band's name. This is some old head shit. You said a Naruto vinyl? I'm not buying a Naruto vinyl. There's not a lot of gaming or nerd stuff that I would buy. You said exactly. Don't you stop it. So that's my first one. Am I valid, chat? Let me know. That's a Japanese pressing, by the way. Oh, here, look. So like a lot of these ones, they come with like exclusive art on the inside. This is in really good condition. And then it has like special art on the side as well. You still got some Shmino over there? No, nigga. I mostly buy old stuff. All right, that's number one.
Why do people resubscribe
the art is the best.
to the idea
That's
of
the reason
Shadow
I was
having a
buying them
BBC?
once I found the plug, because like
Sonic
they get
wields that
exclusive
type of
artists.
power.
It's fire. All right, if you don't know this one, you got to drop 5 subs in the chat. Hold on, let me move my phone. If you don't know this one, you got to drop 5 subs in the chat. Classic, some Earth, Wind, and Fire, Japanese original pressing from the 70s. That other one's an original pressing too. If you don't believe it, you see the record. Yeah, we got shmoney over here. This is a Japanese one too. Exclusive art. It has a sleeve in there. You knew I was gonna get that Earth, Wind, and Fire. You knew I was gonna get it. Yeah, we on Vinyl Talk. Call me up. Talk to me, chat. Am I valid? He said that's a different cover art. Talk to me. So that's my second one I got for you. We're gonna have to speed run these ones. All right. This one, some of y'all might know, some of y'all might not know. Some of y'all might be surprised I fuck with it, but if you really pay attention, because I really be singing stuff subconsciously on stream, you know I fuck with them low key. This one's a little one different. You might not expect. I got some stuff in here that's gonna be different from my other ones. I got a Japanese pressing of Color by Numbers Culture Club. What y'all know about that?
I appreciate the super chat.
Yo, shout out to
twin.
Philly
I
with
guess
the
dropping a super bag
with
on
the $10
a super
super
nigga
chat.
like me would be super appropriate
Come
for a time like this.
a chameleon. I had to get it. I had to get it, bro. It was for the Lolo, and it's in good condition too. I love the art. I don't know shit about that time. As you can see, I like a lot. Oh, y'all not gonna expect this one either. Yeah, I got a lot. If you're recognizing a pattern, I like 80s pop. I like a lot of 80s pop. This one, y'all gonna fuck with this one. Hold up. Let me know if I'm valid, chat. Oh, it's 2 in here. Hold on 1 second. I got a Japanese original pressing of the Rocky IV soundtrack. Now, you might be wondering, why would I buy a soundtrack? Because I know soundtracks nowadays are not good, but soundtracks back in the day were fire, and this soundtrack is nothing but bangers. Hearts on fire, strong desire. And this is an original pressing, Big Drago. I said, and I love the artwork. I said, oh, I gotta get that. That's fire right there. I gotta get, that's valid? Let me know, chat, let me know. I'm outside with it. Ugh. It says super valid. All right. There's no easy way out. I be listening to that shit when I work out. You said, I know ball. I got some more different stuff in here. I got some different stuff in here. Now this next one, I'm not gonna lie. I don't need y'all to tell me I'm valid on this one. This one worth money. Matter of fact, this is why I don't show y'all this next vinyl I'm about to show. This is why I don't show niggas my house, my floor plan. Y'all don't need to see what's going on. You don't need to know where my stash is, because I know this one is worth money. This is one of the meccas in my collection. If you don't like this album, nigga, you're not valid. I got an original 1979 Japanese pressing of Michael Jackson Off the Wall. Hold my dick. Yeah. You see the original. You see. Yes, sir. And the record condition is clean. Look at that. Read that. That's real, nigga. That's not a repress. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Japanese version, for those unaware, when it comes to collecting vinyls, the Japanese versions are worth more. And I found a plug. For those unaware, the Japanese dollar is hurting right now, the yen. So you can find Japanese stuff for the cheap, but it's worth more over here. Collectors go for it. Don't worry how much you pay. Don't worry about how much I pay for this, nigga. Just know I got it.
Wow, that's a lot of gifted subs. With this money, I can afford some throat from my favorite streetwalker on Pumpkin Hill.
What I got for y'all now? Yo, shout out to J2 Lifted with the sub. Shout out to J2 Lifted with the sub. I do not know what this is. I got a lot of records, y'all. How can you tell if it's a repress? If it's an old, so for old records, the easiest way to spot if it's a repress is the cover art on the back. If there's a barcode, because barcodes didn't become mainstream until like the late 80s, early 90s, even still like in the late 80s. So like that's the one telltale sign. And then it'll literally say on the back what year it came out, the wear and tear. There's ways to tell. You can watch videos about this stuff. All right, what we got here? The smell, yeah. I did not buy this. Did I get another gift? Because I'm such a good customer? I did not buy this. Hold up, y'all. There's some Beach Boys artwork in here. I did not buy the Beach Boys. I don't listen to the Beach Boys. I know them, but I don't listen to them. This one's kind of tightly packed. Got another polka. Yeah, I didn't order this. I think he deadass gave me, this is another case he gave me a gift. The Best of the Beach Boys, Volume 2. I did not buy this. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't listen to the Beach Boys. I know who it is, but I'm not listening to this. They just put this in here. I didn't buy it. Oh, he did. Look, he left a note. He said, free gift. You can have it. So he left a note for me. All right. Well, hey, thank you for that. Some of these people are really nice, these collectors. This is what I actually bought. All right. This is an original 1975 Daryl Hall and John Oates pressing of the Silver album. What you know, the Hall and what you know about that Sarah Smile? Banger, banger. This is an original. Yeah, Sarah Smile. See, Ab no game. This is a good album. This is a good album. I had to cop when I seen this joint. Hey, hold up, because these joints is kind of stacking up. Let me put these up because I don't want to damage them. 1 second, y'all, because I got more stuff I got to unpack. Let me know if I'm valid. I'm cultured, nigga. I'm cultured. All right, I got 2 more packages. Shout out to dude sending that, give me that gift. I almost put that poker record on the other day too. I was like, whatever, bro. I like your music taste. It's all over the place. Do you have a record shelf? Yeah, I do. In my living room, I do. That's how I store them.
Appreciate the follow, you disgusting.
All right,
creature.
next we got classic. This is probably my favorite album from her. This is an original 1990 pressing of Whitney Houston. I'm your baby tonight. Yes, sir. Got the milk crates of mine. He said sick. Which y'all know about. Is that valid? Let me know. He wrote me a nice letter. He said, take care of it. So y'all don't even know. This is my favorite Whitney joint. You said, where do you get these? Searching. You got to search for them. You got to search. That's valid. Let me know. You need that Bodyguard soundtrack. I think I have another one too. There's a few Whitney albums that I like. Oh yeah. I can't tell you. I'm gatekeeping, man. I'm gatekeeping. Search the black market. Not deadass. Amazon sometimes has it. Discog, eBay, mom and pop. I have, cause you in LA, Serena. There's record stores everywhere. I be going to record stores. I'm trying to think. There's another spot. Salvation Army, Goodwill. There's a Salvation Army opening nearby me. That's why I'm excited because I'm trying to find stuff there. I don't need y'all cosign. This is super valid. I know this is super valid. Let me know, but let me know if I'm valid or not, chat. And the condition is nice. I got an original 1980 pressings. Japanese, Stevie Wonder. Hottest summer July. Come on. All I do is think about you. Yes, sir. With the original artwork. Yeah, the art is so fucking clean. I like how they really took care of these records. Big Stevie. You said you know game. Now you won. I'm trying, bruh. All right, this is my last one I got for y'all. This one's a bit of a deep cut too. I got an original pressing of Billy Ocean's Suddenly album. The funny thing is, I did not grow up listening to Billy Ocean. The only reason I know about him is because who's seen Everybody Hates Chris? His little sister growing up was the biggest Billy Ocean fan. She would always say Billy Ocean is better than Michael Jackson. And I remember watching that show. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is she talking about? That's when I started listening to him. Whenever that show came out, like in the early 2000s. And I'm like, yeah, Tanya, y'all remember that shit? And I remember thinking, I'm like, he's not better than Michael, but I fuck with the music. Like, I see why she like it, but I'm like, he's not better than Michael. Get the fuck out of here. You said same. So yeah, shout out to Everybody Hates Chris, because she put his little sister put me on to him. But I found an original Japanese pressing of his album. This shit's pretty fire. I love the art. Yeah, I fuck with the Commodores. I don't have anything yet because I haven't found anything, but when I find something, because you got to keep in mind, I'm only going for like original pressings, which means it's gonna take time to find stuff. I don't want to buy represses. Another way, because somebody asked in there earlier, another way you'll know if it's a repress, if you're buying it off of Amazon and it's like new, that's most likely a repress. Also, if you're in Walmart, Target, like if you see a copy of Off the Wall at Target in their little record section, that's a repress. That's not, you got to go to record stores. That's Nah, I don't got no Al Wilson or Barry White. We gonna get to it. I went on a little shopping spree because I found stuff for the cheap, for the low. But I'm probably done for a while. I got maybe like 3 more records coming, but after that, I'm probably done for a few months. So that's what I got for this edition of Am I Valid? I'm gonna clean this all up, and then we're gonna get into the articles. I don't got no James Brown. That's on the list. That is on the list. Are represses lower quality, or is it just a collector thing? It's just a collector thing. Collectors like to get the original versions. The sound is different too. The sound is different. It usually has like a warmer sound to it, but it's definitely like a history thing. There's the original art in it too. Look at this mess. People like the original sound of it. Man, say option. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like original pressings, the reason like I stress original pressings, and like if you want to get into collecting, is it's worth money. Like some of the records I have are worth hundreds of dollars. So, you know, it's like assets. If you ever need to liquidate, like you're ever in trouble financially, obviously you don't want to sell your assets, but you know you have something worth money. Versus if you buy a repress, it's not going to be worth anything. Collectors want the original shit. Because there's usually original artwork in there, like notes and stuff like that that's not in the represses.
Twin. I guess dropping a super bag on a super nigga like me would be super appropriate for a time like this.
Probably never. Y'all love to hate Hassan, and we're going to keep hating them. All right, that was my latest edition of Am I Valid? Next up, we are going to hop into the news. And ladies and gentlemen, you never will guess, Ubisoft is back in the news for all the wrong goddamn reasons. You said, oh, nigga, you just mad you knew everything that I got. I didn't even have to tell you. You said, oh, yeah, I was 10 when that Stevie album came out. Oh, yeah, I was 14 when that Billy Ocean came out. I literally was born to Off the Wall. You ever seen 50 Cent and Iron Man collab vinyl? Nah, what is that? Funny thing, I have crates, nigga. Exactly, we know. Anyways, I was in high school when that fucking Illmatic came out. I saw an AZ record, but that shit, they was taxing for that. I was like, I wanted it, but I was like, I'm not paying for that, bruh. A lot of those records I paid like $5-6 for. So I was like, I had to splurge a little bit, but I was like, I'm not paying no 50 for no damn record. I'll find it somewhere else. Ubisoft is back in the news for all the wrong reasons. AZ is underrated. Ubisoft shareholders plot protests outside of their Paris headquarters, accusing the company of failing to reveal discussions with Microsoft, EA, and other alleged interests in acquiring IPs. A minority shareholder, that's not a black person, it's not a person of color, that's somebody who has not as many shares as the majority shareholder. Well, it's got to be the black ones. That's somebody who doesn't have a lot of shares. A minority shareholder in Ubisoft, but enough to, you know, make some noise, maybe 5-10%, is attempting to organize a protest outside the company's Paris headquarters, accusing it of failing to disclose alleged discussions with Microsoft, EA, and other publishers reportedly interested in acquiring its franchises. In a statement seen by IGN, Jaraja Kurupa, CEO of AJ Investments, claims Ubisoft is horribly mismanaged by current management and wants a clear roadmap for recovery from the senior team to address declining shareholder value, lackluster operational execution, and a failure to adapt effectively to the market trends. Kurupa alleged that Ubisoft has not been transparent about its decision-making, accusing the firm of hiding information, including an Assassin's Creed Mirage DLC partnership with the Saudi investment firm Savvy Group. Say it ain't so. The shareholder also pointed out to a restricted article published by business investment platform Merger Market that alleges discussions between Microsoft, EA, and others are interested in acquiring IPs from Ubisoft. Management did not inform public about these steps either, they said. What? So Ubisoft is low-key been trying to, what up, decaf. Low-key, Ubisoft has been trying to pitch different IPs under their umbrella to EA and Microsoft. If I had to take a wild guess, it's probably not Assassin's Creed. It's probably not Far Cry. It's probably like their smaller things like Rayman. They were probably trying to sell, like, what is everything? Let's see, Ubisoft portfolio. Like, what's their smaller I can't spell. What's their smaller games, but they're still big enough to maybe where they were trying to sell Skull and Bones. Like, I don't think they would sell Rainbow. Rainbow is untouchable. Assassin's Creed, Far Cry are probably untouchable. Everything else, though, let's see. Anno, like, who the fuck is playing that? Watch Dogs. I feel like Watch Dogs should be touchable, but I feel like Ubisoft would make it untouchable. I don't feel like Watch Dogs is that strong of an IP, but like I feel like Ubisoft wouldn't sell that. They don't own that. That's a license. But The Settlers Online, Prince of Persia.
Thanks for the super chat. Your donation will go towards a new pair of running shoes. I'll need those.
They might sell Prince of Persia. They might be trying to sell Splinter Cell. Y'all right?
Conspiracy spreading illiterate smut.
I wish there was a better list of games, bro. But let's see. Ubisoft. Did my shit lock up? Why can I not? Oh, Ubisoft games. Usually like a list of oh, there we go. Let's see. Star Wars Outlaws, Rainbow Six, The Division. I feel like you could sell that. The Division. That wouldn't be surprised if they were trying to sell that, or Ghost Recon. The Crew, definitely. The Crew, definitely. Riders Republic. They got games that are like, okay, you get the point. Yeah, I said Rayman. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to sell it to Microsoft or EA. Like, they're really that strapped for cash. Ubisoft issued the following statement to IGN. As we mentioned during Q3 sales, the review of various transformational strategic and capitalistic options is ongoing. These niggas just saying every word in the book. The board has established an ad hoc independent committee to oversee this formal and competitive process so as to extract the best value from Ubisoft assets and franchises for all stakeholders. Ubisoft will inform the market in accordance with applicable regulations if and once transactions materialize. So it sounds like to me they admitted that they went behind the investors' back and were trying to sell IPs without consulting the investors. They just admitted to it. They said they used a third-party company to shop things around, but they're not going to tell you guys until they have a solidified seller. The problem with that is I feel like you should be consulting your investors on the investor call, letting them know, like giving them a heads up, like, like, let's say I'm an investor, right? I invested in you because I believe in Assassin's Creed Shadows could sell. But let's pretend like they're potentially selling the Assassin's Creed IP under the table. At least they're trying to. I want to know that, because if I knew that, I'd pull my money. And I feel like Ubisoft knows that. That's why they didn't tell them ahead of time. Because then it's also fucked up if they do manage to get a sale for Rayman and they don't tell the investor until the sale is pretty much signed. Like, they get a handshake, they just got to get the paperwork done, right? If I'm an investor, I'm pissed because maybe I believed in Rayman. You're supposed to tell these people this info. Man, Ubisoft has a deep, diverse portfolio of IPs. It's a shame so many franchises are yeah. Got home from work right on time. So I think that is a little bit slimy for Ubisoft. I think that is a little bit slimy from them that they're not telling. They said, we'll tell you when you need to know, bitch. Thanks for your money. Back in October, Bloomberg reported that Ubisoft's founding Gamal family and shareholder Tencent were in discussions to take the company private. Yeah, we know about that. These franchises touch almost every genre of gaming. Imagine a world where Microsoft was able to acquire Assassin's Creed and then that shit ended up on the Game Pass. That'd go crazy for the Game Pass. Yeah, I don't see Ubisoft lasting another 5 years at this point. I'm not gonna lie, like, these stories that keep coming out, I kind of agree with you. I'm not wishing it upon them, but like, I feel like this is a bad look. And I feel like as somebody who owns an investment company, AJ Investments, he has every right to be pissed. He invested in the company because he believed in X, Y, and Z, and now you're trying to move X, Y, and Z without at least letting them know, so then people can make an informed decision without it. But if they did give them the info, the investors might pull their shares. They might sell their shares. I mean, such a long, protracted death for Ubisoft. It really is. Like, just take it out back or something, man. Ubisoft, man. I really hope that Assassin's Creed Shadows does well, because I'm tired of reading these stories about them struggling, man. Do you need some money, Ubisoft? Do you need some money? So that's my latest Ubisoft story that I got for you. Has 1% in the company though, so is he in the right? He has 1%. Did it state he only has 1%? It said he's a minority owner, but it didn't state a specific percentage. Even still, when you own shares in companies, like you constantly get notified of when the investment calls are going on, and they feed info. Hey, we got this product coming down the pipeline. This is what we made this quarter. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking to do. I know this because I'm invested in a bunch of companies, and I constantly get notifications on my phone. Hey, this quarterly investment call is starting. Click here to chime in and listen in if you want. And then they usually have a Q&A at the end, so you can ask questions. So it doesn't really matter how much you own. Like it's kind of part of the process. Like you're a publicly traded company. You're supposed to. I think this is very important info that you should be telling people. Thanks for putting me on to the debarge. I like it. Somebody got to do it, bro. It breaks my heart that we losing recipes, but I'm trying to put some of y'all on to like good music because I refuse to believe y'all gonna be listening to Lil Uzi Vert in fucking 2035. He said, what status and album? The whole album is fire. There's no skips. There's no skips on the Boys album too. I was listening to it yesterday. 1% ownership Ubisoft, probably still thousands, if not millions of dollars. Probably losing recipes for real. We losing them. I'm trying to put y'all back on. Freaking, I thought about something somebody had said the other day. The person that was like, when I showed the Control album, he was like, you showing your age when you buy that shit. And like in my head, I'm like, you also showing your age. Cause what do you mean you're upset with me that I bought a Janet Jackson record for my record player? Like nobody bought a record player to listen to, I don't know, whatever new rappers out. Like maybe it wasn't me. Yeah, I wasn't talking about you. It wasn't like that. That literally doesn't make. I bought an old piece of technology to indulge in old stuff. Like I will buy some new stuff if I really like it. I just bought G and X. But I was like, what are you talking about, bro? Like. Go back to your YouTube. Go back to your YouTube music. This is what I do with my record player. Yeah, I didn't buy a record player to listen to Ice Spice. We buy things with no skips. Yeah, nobody's listening to Offset on wax. The Gorilla vinyl. He wants you to buy that Mexican OT. That shit is fucking funny. And more positive news, more positive Ubisoft news. Assassin's Creed Shadows will be supported by the Steam Deck at launch. We're happy to say that we're supporting the Steam Deck at launch, and we're currently waiting for the level of classification from Valve. I will say kudos to all the developers finding a way to make their game work on the Steam Deck. It actually really impresses me because this thing is like 3 years old, and they're still finding ways for new games to run on this thing efficiently. For those unaware, Steam Deck Verified means that the game is optimized for the platform to run well, not just run. And this is a new game, so if you were looking to take it on the go, you will be able to with the Steam Deck. On the topic of can you show off your collection one of these days, it gave me great GIF ideas from my pops.
You resubscribe,
I've shown off the majority of the collection. I got too many records to pull it out now. I got too many, man. You're just gonna have to catch the you're gonna have to when I pull the new ones out, when I get them, you just gotta take screenshots. You going and your dad gonna be like, how you know about that shit? Yo, shout out to 808 with the sub, appreciate it. It doesn't say his percentage in there, but this is the same guy who started the boycotting Ubisoft going private and telling them to revive Watch Dogs. Oh, you think he's overstepping his boundaries? It might be, two things could be true. You might be right. He might be a dickhead. But I still would want to know the info if I was an investor. Good, because the Rise of Ronin runs like ass on my deck. I didn't see anything about that. That sounds weird. I didn't see anything about that being Steam Deck verified. What is verified though is we got some new patch notes. Some new characters got buffed in Marvel Rivals. I won't be playing it, but I'm letting you know. Human Torch got buffed. Increased fire cluster projectile speed. Increased the energy cost for Supernova from 3,400 to 4,000, so it's harder to get his ult basically. Iron Man, it decreased the repulsor blast stage 1 and 2 direct hit damage, but it increased the splash damage. I read that already. So and then it decreased the repulsor blast armor overdrive, the E ability. And then Cloak and Dagger got a buff. Increased the healing effect from Light Force Dagger on hit allies from 10 to 16, but it reduced the spell-filled healing amount generated by the hit from 18 to 16. I don't know why Cloak and Dagger is why they make this scrub-ass character any better. Should have left it. Ronin is not verified. That makes you said you quit Rivals. I'm on an extended break. Maybe I'll come back for season 2. Like, I think I'm just gonna hit gold, get my skin, and go on about my day. I'm not gonna let that matchmaking stress me out anymore. There's too many good games to play to be stressed out on Marvel Rivals. You know what I'm saying? I could be having fun and being stressed out on Split Fiction. Just made Celestial today. Okay, shout out to you. Yeah, we got other games to play. But for the people who are stuck on it, God bless y'all mental health. I'm just over it. You think Marvel Rivals is going to ruin itself with the matchmaking? You know what's funny? I said that this is a really good game, but I've said since the get-go, there are 2 reasons why this game will fall off. The first, balancing. There are over 80,000 Marvel characters, and they're just going to keep adding them. So at some point, they're going to have a balancing issue. And then 2, matchmaking. Now, I've seen post after post on Reddit, Twitter, YouTube. I constantly get videos in my YouTube algorithm, people complaining about the matchmaking. The community is fucking horrible. Too many boosted players, just scrubs, people paying for accounts that are not supposed to be there, ruining your fucking elo. And it's crazy because we're still early into the game's lifespan, and those 2 things have already been amplified. They're changing. Like, why are you buffing Cloak and Dagger? They just got nerfed. You fucking suck if you can't play anybody besides Cloak and Dagger. That shit rubs me the wrong way. It's an auto aim character. Let's buff Wanda too. Like, what are we talking about? Just changing shit. The only character that should be getting tweaks is the Human Torch and the Thing, because they're new and they're trying to figure out their place in the universe of Marvel Rivals. So I'm fine with that. But why the fuck are we? They got nerfed too, man. I don't know. Like they playing with it too much already. League has over 100 characters and they can keep the game balanced. Yeah, but League is 1 of 1. Think how many League of Legends games have we seen in our lifetime? That game's been out for damn near like 20 years, and most of y'all still running it on the toaster. So I think that's the main thing that's gonna piss me off. We'll see what happens when I might get excited when they drop Blade. What game we playing? We playing some Monster Hunter, but League half the cast don't get used. Facts, not even half. It's probably only like 20 to 30 characters, ain't it? League was not always balanced as Cap. I don't play it. I can't speak on that. And nerf Black Widow. What? I guess. Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced Edition is the worst user-reviewed GTA game on Steam. So they just dropped an Enhanced Edition of Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know why they keep dropping new editions instead of just putting out Grand Theft Auto 6, but apparently it's not very good. A week after Rockstar released the Enhanced Edition of GTA 5 on Steam, users aren't too happy with the experience. Despite including new features such as ray tracing, faster loading times, higher frame rates and resolutions, and more, fans aren't happy with how the free upgrade is performing. At the time of the writing, its user rating is mixed with over 20,000 user reviews on Steam. To give you an idea of how unhappy fans are, hundreds of reviews were added while writing this post over the past 30 minutes. So it sounds like the game was in a good state. They dropped the Enhanced Edition on PC and now it ruined the game. Players cannot bring over their accounts into the Enhanced Edition, meaning in many cases they're losing hundreds of hours of progress. I'd be pissed too. The GTA Online profile associated with this Rockstar Games account is not eligible for migration at this time, one user review says. If you think I'm throwing away nearly 700 hours of gameplay on one character so that you can make a few more bucks off of me, then you have another thing coming. This is an objective downgrade from the old version. Gonna pretend this was never released and continue to enjoy the legacy version until the new game comes out when I'm 60. That's nasty. 700 hours down the drain. Who playing the Enhanced Edition? I don't care about ray tracing. It's not even a thing. Yeah, ray tracing is the devil, man. I have not heard anybody say they like ray tracing or blur in motion blur in games, but they keep putting it in there. All ray tracing does is drop the frame rate. Until a studio can figure out some new technical method to optimize ray tracing, we don't give a fuck. I'd rather my game run well over some extra pretty lighting. Nobody cares about how the sun reflects off the trees. Ray tracing is only good in Cyberpunk. I haven't played it, but I'm gonna take your word for it. Who cares? Because freaking it took them like 5 years to get it right for Cyberpunk. This is a comparison video for the Enhanced. All right, it's in 4K.
Your son.
Make sure my glasses are clean here.
Son, James. He's a good kid.
He's a good kid? A good kid.
Maybe I'm bugging, but I feel like the legacy version looks better. Like he just looks darker. But I prefer the lighting on this one.
Why? Does he help the fucking poor? No.
Like this one looks like it has a little bit more contrast. Like it's a little darker, with a little more but like. Oh, wait. Legacy. Enhanced. Yeah, okay, so the contrast is deeper on this one, but it's not that much better. Like, it's just like, and then who cares, you know? The blacks are blacker. But don't clip that. That sounds crazy out of context. But the blacks are blacker, bro. I'm good off this, bro. Oh shit. Yeah, fuck that enhanced edition shit. So just be wary if you download that shit. You might be disappointed. Can't you get this look by tweaking the settings? I don't know. I don't play Grand Theft Auto. I haven't played Grand Theft Auto in fucking a gazillion years. Who playing on my phone?
I hope this new follower is as loyal to you as Harley's dumbass is to me.
Who cares? I gotta know, like, deadass, who's still playing Grand Theft Auto? Thanks for my new Grift content. The blacks are blacker. I gotta ask, who's still playing GTA 5? What the fuck are y'all doing on that game? I'm genuinely curious. What are y'all doing on that game? Like, I get you can role play, but y'all not bored of that? Y'all niggas been role playing for like 7 years straight on them damn T Grizzly servers. Go be an actor. Go be a fucking actor. I cannot stress this enough. Go do something in the real world. If you enjoy role playing on a GTA server and you've been doing that for more than a year for fun, I'm trying to let you know that means you enjoy playing a character. So you maybe need to look into voice acting or real acting so you can go make some fucking money. What are we talking about? Whoa, I didn't know I was in an LTG stream, LOL. I don't get it. Oh, the blacks is blacker joke? Nah, that wasn't a Balrog joke. Go do something positive with your time. You know, the main audience that still plays that game, you guessed it, PS4 niggas, they can't act. Probably. I'm just trying to tell y'all, I could be doing something more positive with your time. Star Fox Veterans' new game is channeling a serious light energy. There's a new Star Fox spinoff type gamer. The Star Fox series skipping the Switch generation, we've seen more than a few imitators step up to fill its space, but none have quite been Star Foxy as Wild Blue, an upcoming modern take on the beloved on-rails adventure from the 90s. The reveal at today's Humble Game show, there was a showcase, 2025, didn't showcase all that much gameplay, but reading the description and checking out some screenshots reveals more than a little of the lilac sparkle in its DNA. Let's get to it. Niggas have PCs for roleplay on COD. A modern, I fuck with Star Fox. Funny you assume my PS4 can still handle GTA. You said it blew up the house. All right. Let's see what this is.
All systems go. Keep your eyes open.
What the heck? Enemy on my tail.
Evasive maneuvers. Do a barrel.
We don't call them that here.
Hi, I'm Giles Goddard,
We don't
and
call
I'm the
that
only
here.
person that worked on Star Fox. And I'm making a new game that I'm making all by myself again.
Shut up, Giles. Hi, I'm Mark Lentz from the Kyoto, Japan-based indie game studio Too High Labs. This is our studio behind me. Our team is hard at work on a great-ass new title called Wild Blue.
Gameplay. Let's go ahead and search the timeline. I see a lot of yapping and not an ounce of gameplay. No fucking gameplay. Until y'all got some gameplay. Is there anything in here? Join. Sort of disguise the mission is. They got a Steam page. Y'all want me to pre-order the game and there's no fucking gameplay, dude. Oh, we got some screenshots. Looks like Star Fox. I like the art. Why didn't y'all show this like in the actual trailer? Like, why not show this? It's a different video with gameplay. Where's that? Let's see. Well, dude's glasses. Let's see. Yeah, this is a little funky. Wild Blue gameplay. You got the link to that video? I don't see it. It's only the teaser trailer that dropped 5 hours ago. Temu Star Fox. Well, they said they worked on Star Fox, so I'm not gonna call it Temu right away. But I'm also not gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because the creator of Mega Man made Mighty Number 9, and that shit was ass. It was supposed to be a spiritual successor, and that shit was basura. But hey, if you got the link to the gameplay, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So I mean, if you're interested in Wild Blue, you want to add it to your wish list. Didn't really show me enough to get excited about it, but I fuck with Star Fox. I'll keep my eye on this one. I thought it was gonna. My bad, y'all. I thought this was gonna show something. That's why I saved it. It's a slow news day. It's a slow news day. It's a slow news day. What do you want me to do? They say you're the game reviewer, buddy. Samsung's handheld prototype delivers a folding phone screens to Switch-like gaming hardware, and I absolutely am here for it. Let's check it out.
Then we've got the Flex Gaming now on
Flex Gaming. Hold up. Let's see what Samsung working on here. If you want to check out Jump Ship, is that Wild Blue?
the surface. This basically looks like a Nintendo Switch that folds in half. And that's great because while the Nintendo Switch is a nice portable device, it can always be a bit more portable. The idea with this is that it's got joysticks on one side, and then they've got
why they make it lime green? These colors is ugly.
Matching holes on the other, so when you actually close it, the joystick can fit into the hole and it will actually fold completely flat.
Wait, this is Samsung. Is this a doo-doo-doo-doo-doo? If this is an Android device, no, thank you.
So it's super easy to then slide into a jeans pocket, into your jacket pocket, into your bag without damaging those joysticks. Now, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to touch any of these things. This is the one that I want to touch the most because it really looks quite interesting. I really want to kind of feel how these different buttons would actually work when I'm playing games. Sadly, if I do, alarms will go off and people will swarm me and probably hurt me. I think of all the concepts that we've seen here today, this is the one that I would actually like to buy the most. But unfortunately, it is still just in the concept stage, so who knows? But of course, it's just the beginning of the show, and we may well see
he said it's just in concept. That means that's definitely a doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's an Android phone. Never mind, y'all. Chat. I thought this was like a handheld gaming PC that folded and was like portable or something, but we got excited for nothing. Let's see. I do see the concept of it folding away and coming back to it, but I don't know. I'm tired of being attacked for having an Android. We are superior. Who's attacking you? Nobody attacked you because you have an Android. All I said is that you got to do. Does your phone not do that? Your phone literally does that. There's nothing wrong with it. That's just what it does, man. It's nice and loud. It's nice and loud. We are superior. Niantic sold Pokemon Go along with its entire game business for $3.5 billion. It was acquired by Scooply, the makers of Monopoly Go. So if you're a fan of Pokemon Go, know that they have new handlers, which means it's probably going to get microtransactions out the woo-wah. And that's why in this article it says many players are now worried about the future of the game. Let's see. Pokemon Go is no more, at least in the hands of Niantic. They sold it for $3.5 billion. Let's see what's happening to Pokemon Go. Shortly after the news broke, players took to social media to express their worries, with many hoping for very little changes in the game's format, monetization, and overall design. Of course, a new publisher means we could see some changes, especially the publisher of Monopoly. They're literally about making money. Others are convinced this might just be the beginning of the end for the game, with the change not being particularly well received among the community. That being said, as part of the announcement, it was clear that the development team behind Pokemon Go would be staying with the game, so if there were any changes, they may not be as intense as fans expect. Yeah, the team might still be there, but it's a different publisher. You got somebody paying the bills, and they might look at the books and say, we want more output on money, so you need to find a new way to monetize it. So the fans are 100% right to be concerned about where this game is going to go, especially this is the same publisher that owns Monopoly Go. That game is literally about capitalism. That's why it's so miserable at the end of it when you get done with the game. Are 30-year-olds still playing Pokemon? Yeah, I think that's the biggest fan base, ain't it? I don't be on it like that, but somebody playing it. For them, you gotta understand, for them to sell the company for $3.5 billion, somebody's playing it, dog. That's a lot of money. $3.5 billion. That's not something not 3.5 million, billion with a B. Somebody's playing this game. We all may have stopped playing it because we had other stuff to play, but somebody's playing it. You'd be surprised. You got to think about all those people that hang out in GameStop with booger noses, t-shirts that are 3 sizes too small so they belly hanging out, smell like a convention. You got to think about those people, man, what they're doing with their lives. Who's going to see the Minecraft movie? The Minecraft live action movie popcorn buckets have been revealed. If you collect stuff, it'll be exclusive to the Cinemark movie theaters. You can get this exclusive popcorn bucket if you're going to see the Steve movies. I don't know anything about Minecraft because I'm not a pedo. My girl, the only reason I actually know about this is because my girl texted me this shit. She said, can we go see it? Because she liked Minecraft. And I'm like, you know how I feel about Minecraft. She's like, is that a no? I'm like, I'm not saying I'm not going to go. I'm just going to tell you, if we go see this movie, I don't know shit about Minecraft. And I will be sitting in the movie theater, keeping an eye, looking for any suspicious characters. Because we know what type of people play this game. I will be watching out. We know what y'all be doing. Nah, that's Roblox. No, it's not. It's Minecraft, Roblox, and a few other games. Pokemon, Smash Bros, Sonic. Y'all know what y'all be doing. Yeah, Jack Black's in it. Shout out to Brody with the sub. Apparently Spectre Divide is getting canned.
Pop a brick from Dr. Eggman.
Let me see. A message from our CEO about the future of Spectre Divide. For those unaware, Spectre Divide is the new first-person shooter from... I forgot the name of the studio. But I know Shroud is backing the game. Dear Spectre fans, it's been 2 weeks since we launched Spectre Divide Season 1 Flashpoint. We're incredibly grateful for the positive feedback over a short period of time. Unfortunately, the Season 1 launch hasn't achieved the level of success we needed to sustain the game and keep the mountain afloat. We were optimistic about the first week. We had 400,000 players play with a peak concurrent player count of 10,000 across all platforms. But as time has gone on, we haven't seen enough active players and incoming revenue to cover the day-to-day costs of Spectre in the studio. Since the PC launch, we stretched our remaining capital as far as we could, but at this point, we're out of funding to support the game. This means Mountaintop will be closing its doors at the end of this week. Damn, bruh. We expect Spectre offline within the next 30 days, but we plan on disabling new purchases and refunding money spent. Oh, that's nice. At least they're refunding everybody. Season 1 launch via the platforms. We will be following up with more information on this soon. Man. Can I get some advice to studios that want to work with content creators? If you bring a content creator on board to promote your game, you need to put something in the contract that states like, hey, we need extended support outside of the announcement trailer.
For my locks.
Yo, shout out to Ray Easy, because I'm not gonna lie, it looked kind of crazy that the guy who was promoting this game was playing Marvel Rivals. What's that Steam game? The one that's still in beta, the mobile. What's that shit called? He was playing that shit too. Splitgate. What's the name of that damn Deadlock? Playing a lot of Deadlock. It looked kind of crazy. And if you pulled somebody up and said, this guy co-signs the game, he's working alongside of us, and he ain't playing the game, it makes your game look bad, unfortunately. Crazy because the higher-ups got paid graciously, but that marketing and partnership branch was probably anemic. They probably didn't have enough money to market. You got to be careful cutting these big checks, man. Playing Avowed. I also think this game was a victim of, it just came out at the wrong time. It came out like September, October, the original launch. And I remember there were a couple big games that came out around that time. And like, I can't stress enough, if you want to be a game studio and you have a new IP, unless you make a big splash at like a major stage like the Game Awards or Summer's Games Fest, if you're just dropping your trailer on a random Tuesday with no proper marketing, you need to release your game as well when there's not as much competition. So like for new games, I always say, yo, take the summer. June, July is usually wide open. Gaming is so competitive now. And for you to release your game in the fall, it better be a AAA game or it's not even. And the crazy part is even AAA games are struggling. Something like Avowed, which did decent, but you know, it being Obsidian, you would think that it would have been a little bit bigger. These are the creators of KOTOR 2, The Outer Worlds, Fallout New Vegas. People love Obsidian, and Avowed just had an okay launch. I mean, people come in my chat all the time asking me, have I played New Vegas yet? I'm like, no. And they probably gonna do it again when season 2 of Fallout, the TV show, comes out, because that's gonna be taking place in Vegas. So I just wanted to point out New Vegas fans are fucking annoying. Anyways, it was rushed in my opinion. They had the beta and people liked it a lot, so they just dropped it at a bad time. Yeah, they dropped it at a bad time. You gotta have a proper game. Your packaging when you release a product in anything in life is just as important as the product itself. A lot of times it's more important, especially in this fast food digital age where people don't use a lot of critical thinking. A lot of people are sheep. It's really about how you package something. That's the most important thing on a YouTube video, the title and the thumbnail. It could be just a fucking stream reaction, but if you thumbnail and title it correctly, people gonna click on that shit. And then so you can have somebody who worked a whole week on a video and nobody clicks it because the title of the video is me and my cat at the zoo. They're like, bro, it's not 2005. Let's go into sub box. What up, Crazy? Let me switch my accounts. Actually, I don't even need to be on this one. Let me switch the account here. Let's see, the Black Hoagie. Sub box. Oh, Wilds and Rivals taking up too much of my time. Yeah, people got limited time and funds and whatnot. I played Avowed because it was on Game Pass. I actually liked it. Yeah, people who played it, they liked it. I'm not saying it's bad or not like that. Windbreaker Season 2. Avowed came out at a bad time too because Monster Hunter came out. What do you think of the new Storm skin? It's fire. I ain't buying it, but it's fire. Maybe when I eventually come back to the game, if I like the game enough, maybe I'll buy it. New cinematic AC trailer. Blue Team launch official Operation Halo Infinite. What does that mean? I'm not playing Halo Infinite. Oh, there was that Wild Blue trailer. Breeze in the Clouds. Humble. So this is all from the Humble Game Showcase. I'm not gonna lie, I'm late as hell, but Balancho got me in a chokehold. You said you understand why I got nominated for Game of the Year? Any MLB The Show this year? Nah, I'm not into baseball. I'm playing fantasy baseball this year, but it's because some people invited me. I don't know shit about baseball. I'm literally gonna put it on auto draft. They needed an extra person to play. I was like, whatever, bro. The name of my team is Bunts and Boobies. What you be using the multi-stream on OBS? I use, what's this shit called? Stream Elements Live. It's a plugin for, it's free. It's a free plugin for OBS. It's called Stream Elements Live. If you Google it, Win or Lose official trailer, Bullet Noir. What the fuck is this? The First Berserker. Oh, check out this new joint. Fracture Point official reveal. Grounded Aces. Airplanes. Oh, sweet. We got the Devil May Cry. Okay, this is all from yesterday. All right, so here's all the new stuff. New Assassin's Creed trailer.
We move unseen.
Whoa.
Shaping history.
Against corruption and brutality.
Through deception.
Nah, I didn't start watching Daredevil yet.
Hope grows in shadows.
After I finish Invincible on Thursday, because that's the season finale.
A promise.
Yeah, I'm just ready to play this game at this point. All this damn promotion.
An allegiance.
Sealed in blood. From darkness.
A new dawn.
Justice
is forged in the shadows.
Something like that. Did that do anything for y'all? The hate campaign has been crazy. It's been effective though. Do you think this could have a story like Unity with the Templars and Assassins? What do you mean? I don't even remember the story of Unity. That shit was boring. Arno was a boring. I don't remember the story of Unity. Same. I feel like they're overshadowing their hand. I'm about to bust. Okay. Would you say all this promotion would say they're fairly confident in this game? It's hard to tell. Ubisoft always over promotes their games, so it's hard to tell. The art in this is nice. What up, Nico? Little side scroller beat 'em up, little Castle Crashers. The music's fire. Is it over more than under? Especially in this current climate where there's more competition than ever. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not playing this. The art and the music is fire. I feel like this is for somebody. Reminds me of Cuphead. Yeah, Breezes in the Clouds. It doesn't look bad. Xbox 360 arcade type beat. Town of Zaz. Oh my god, bro. Is this one of them cozy ass farmer games? It is. Get this shit the fuck off my screen. You know what's funny? I seen a TikTok from a woman. What's that really popular cozy farmer game all the girls be playing? I don't know what that shit called. What's it? Is it Terraria or some shit? Stardew Valley. It's Stardew Valley. I seen a TikTok from a woman. She said, "Ladies, if your man plays Stardew Valley, he's a slut." And I busted out laughing because I'm like, "Nah, that's facts, bro." I feel like, and maybe you might be the exception in the chat. Maybe you really enjoy Stardew Valley, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Stardew Valley, niggas who play Stardew Valley is the equivalent of niggas who be trying extra hard to fuck chicks. So they'll be posting SZA on their IG story and shit, or they'll respond, "Oh, I love SZA. I love what's the other one? The crazy one from Atlanta. What's her name? I forgot her name. All the crazy chicks like her. Or Janae Aiko, Summer Walker. Summer Walker, Janae Aiko. The type, yeah. What you listen to? I'll be on that Janae. You know, Summer Walker, SZA really get me in my vibe. It's the same thing. Motherfuckers who play Stardew Valley, y'all just be trying to fuck, bro. I'm about to buy that game. I bet you are. y'all need to go outside and farm for real. We need some people on these farms before we have a fucking food shortage. Nebraska needs you right now. If you're not on social media, Nebraska is crying on social media right now. Nebraska voted for Trump, and now they crying because they don't got nobody to pick the vegetables on the farm. They thought niggas was coming back to the farm. No, we not coming back to the field. We're not coming back. Because you know that's what it really is. You know that's what it really is. I've been said that everything going on in this country derives all the way back to the fucking Civil War. Nah, we not coming back. No, thank you. Not gonna lie, if a nigga told me he played this game, I'd get the ick. See, Cammy Coat. See, I told y'all. You play Stardew Valley, we know you a slut. Only $5, just bought it. Out of control. Out of fucking control. Only for the girls, only the girly pops. Nah, let them get down their crops. Lilo and Stitch. What?
We have apprehended a dangerous experiment. Where is he?
I've learned recently a lot of people like these live action movies. Because I be seeing clips of people watching. I be seeing people clips of like, you ever seen clips of people letting their dog watch Lion King, and it's always that scene where Mufasa died. Oh, Mufasa died. Yeah, Mufasa does. And the dogs always react to that shit. They be crying. But like, I noticed like lately, every time I see somebody post something like that, it's always the live action version. I'm like, why are y'all watching that? That's what?
Red one.
What hideous planet?
I like them too, but not enough to pay in theaters. My kids love it, but won't watch the 2D animation.
I wish for a friend.
You can't be losing recipes.
Like a best friend.
What the hell?
He's so cute and fluffy.
He is your
The
responsibility.
animation doesn't look bad.
Got it.
I feel like the animation there looks better than The Lion King.
Yeah.
Heard a new Conjuring movie's gonna drop? I've never seen a Conjuring.
Look like an angel.
No.
I don't watch a lot of horror.
Control him. Hey, what are you
Being a
doing?
black man in America is scary enough.
No. Dogs on the table.
You sure that's a dog?
The sister's not accurate. I feel like I know where you're going with that, but like, y'all gotta chill.
Agent Cobra Bubbles. We have a blue dog to catch.
No, wait.
I think this is more appropriate for sure. They got the vibe of the original one now. People always forget this is for the
I'm gonna get you
kids.
to the count of 3, Stitch.
True. I think I didn't like the Lion King live action because like I think why I'm saying this one looks decent. I think it captures the vibe and the essence of the original films. Those live action Lion Kings, I feel like it's missing that charm that the animation has. Like it's too serious. But this one seems more lighthearted. Like this seems like it might be a decent kids film.
One.
And this would be the third one they've done, so I guess third's part of the charm. It looks alright though. I ain't gonna watch it, but it look alright. Not everything needs to be live action. I know, right? My life. The bill is passed. Let me get this shit on my face. Have I given my thoughts on the design of Shrek? I haven't seen any new Shrek trailer. Bullet Noir, nope. Mini Clip Premium, nope. First Berserker. Who needs new ideas when we can regurgitate?
It's a stage of grandeur.
Why is it not playing? When I click off it, it won't fucking play.
Now a prison of madness, hallucinating your senses.
Who's ready to be stressed out again? The teaser for Shrek 5 dropped? I never saw it. I can pull it up after this.
Its melodies twisted.
Hold up, the level design on this don't look bad.
Nobles of the past lurk in the darkness. They do not forgive. They do not forget. Face the hallucinations. Or be overcome.
I'm hyped for this. The demo's out because somebody asked earlier, why are people hyped for this? You can find out yourself. There's a free demo on every platform.
Hey, Magic Mirror, who's the fairest of them all? Why, Shrek, of course.
Ew, Dad.
Ooh, Mommy like.
Who's making this stuff?
Not me.
Whoa! Shrek 5, starring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz.
I'm lost. Where's the redesign?
Zendaya? Oh, damn. Only in theaters. Christmas 2026.
I would immediately went to ignore it on Steam. I'm lost. Where's the redesign? That looks like Shrek to me, unless I'm missing something.
Ew.
Is that not what Shrek looks like? What am I missing? I'm not the biggest Shrek fan, chat, so I don't really see what am I missing. His eyes aren't as far apart. That's literally it. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna chalk this up to you niggas got too much time on your hands. What do you guys think about Elon Musk running up into the treasury, the U.S. Treasury, collecting all our data, and he's not an elected official? What do you guys think of that? What's your opinion on that, guys? What do you guys think about Elon Musk talking about trying to cut Medicaid so your granny can't get health insurance? What do you guys think about that? Cutting benefits from our soldiers. What do you guys think about that? I think you guys got a little bit too much time on your hands. I don't know about that. I don't see it. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't see it. I don't see it. Hopefully the movie's good, but I don't see a reason. Are people generally mad that he looks different or something? Because I don't see it.
And to avoid being killed.
Yeah, what's your opinion on the Tesla showcase at the White House? Get off this. It doesn't matter how much you make the screen shake. It doesn't change the fact this footage is ashy as hell, bro. Look at them side by side. Nah, if I gotta look that hard, then it ain't even worth looking at. Let me see how hard I gotta look for a like here. 1,300 views, not even 200 likes. This is crazy. This is crazy. We should have 1,000 likes on this video. Hit the fucking like button. Let's get on Monster Hunter. Let's get on some Monster Hunter before I hit this gym. You still in the chat, Nomad? We're gonna hunt some big ass monsters. I just hate.
Shout out to that nigga in the chat for resubscribing. It's rough out here, so you a real ass nigga
on
for
China
that,
building
my
a
nigga.
nuclear warship. I didn't even know that one. I'm finna look into that later. What the hell? I saw Not My Shrek trending. Really? At bare minimum, if there is a difference in the art design, I couldn't see it, but it seemed like the tone of the characters is correct. I mean, that's what matters most, the storytelling, right? Like, I think there's other things to me. Yeah, people were genuinely upset. The Sonic movie producer tweeted that the Shrek 5 Twitter account a picture of ugly Sonic. I don't know, man. I think there's more important things going on than that. Like, ugly Sonic made sense. That shit was legitimately disrespectful to Sonic fans, and I'm not gonna. And this is coming from somebody who thinks that Sonic fans deserve less. But I understood the outrage on Sonic, but like that, I don't get it. Rolling around. Did my shit crash? I think my shit crashed. It did. Haven't played this game in about 4 or 5 days. First time back on, and it crashed. Oh, wait. It didn't crash. The kids in the said define the warship, having subs had nukes for decades. Correct. But if they're building more, what's the implications of that? I think that's what he's trying to say. I don't think we need any more nukes. I'm forever convinced it was a ploy to get more attention on the movie. I mean, it's possible. It's easier to program bots than ever, especially because being a real person on social media doesn't matter anymore, especially on Twitter. They recently discovered, I mean, we all knew it, but it was recently discovered that there are Russian bots all over Twitter that use ChatGPT to automatically answer people who are talking about certain subjects in a negative manner. So it's more than possible to easily program a bot to do X, Y, and Z. What game am I playing? I'm gonna go use the bathroom.